we have been asking for your messages on the news. It's widely reported that Gareth Southgate will remain as the England manager. He had, after their quarter-final exit, said he needed a bit of time away to think about his future. And actually, a very revealing article in The Times this morning suggests that he had even thought that he could leave after the World Cup. But this was a decision he'd made prior to Qatar. But he now feels as though actually there's still more work to be done, and the public support for him, he feels, is a lot better than what had happened after the Nations League, which we know was a terrible campaign for England. A few of you have been getting in touch, so thank you very much for your messages. If you want to get in touch, you know you can do that. You can send us a text at 81089. You can also tweet us at talkSPORT. This is from... Apologies if I don't get your name right. Gluck, I think it is. I think we keep Gareth Southgate, but we need to start a plan for after. Bring in a manager to work under Gareth with a view to taking over in a couple of years. Someone with a strong international background, maybe Steven Gerrard. Does that make sense to you, Cass?
Well, I think Steven's got to re-establish himself slightly, hasn't he?
Yeah.
As a manager. I don't think... look, people foul, and it's not a given that you're going to be successful all the time. One thing I find frustrating about management is so many people get one opportunity. And look, Gerrard hasn't. He was at Glasgow Rangers. He done incredibly well, and he didn't go so well at Aston Villa. I just think it's a really tough gig, and you have to be really considered about how you think taking jobs as well as managers. When I talk to players who are coming out of the game now, I always say to them, be really considered what you're taking on, because... don't get your ego get the better of you, because you might walk into something you actually realise it was an impossible job, and which a number of managers do because they want the job, just the job, and no more.
Indeed. And Mike from Cheltenham, thank you very much for your text. You say you're delighted to hear that Gareth Southgate is now thinking of staying on as the England manager. He says Didier Deschamps is so important and the father of success for France on and off the field, and think we are now where they were in 2014. We now have the manager who loves the players, the young team who love him, and undoubtedly even have the talent, skill and ability, but more importantly, the belief. Now we just need to learn how to win in terms of those big games and those big tournaments. So let's keep believing, Mike says. He needs this chance. So, and he also goes on to say, look, the grass isn't always greener on the other side, so don't rock the boat. That is my view, says Mike. And you know, Mike, I like that view, Mike. It's a strong view. And lots of you, I'm sure, have another view that you might want to get in touch and let us know. 81089 is the text number. You can also tweet us at talkSPORT.